Let's get you an exclusive story then. Sources tell CNBC-TV18 that insurers have submitted the suggestions on expenses of management draft paper. Yash is standing by at the wall giving us all the details. Yash, what are the suggestions made?
So as far as the draft paper is concerned, on August 2nd is when the insurance regulator floated this draft consultation paper suggesting a cap on how much insurance companies can spend. Now, general insurance companies have submitted their suggestions, and there's a major change which has been sought by these large general insurance companies. IRDAI's draft consultation paper suggested capping expenses of management at 30% or an average of the previous 3 years, but whichever is lower out of the two. General insurance companies want this caveat to be removed and have a standard cap of 30% on expenses of management, not having to follow the lower of the two. These large general insurance companies feel that if it will be negative for them if they are mandated to follow the lower of the two, which is 30% or an average of the previous 3 years, and it will only further reduce how much they can spend to acquire business. Now let's understand this by looking at these large general insurance companies and how much they've spent in the previous 3 years. ICICI Lombard has spent 28% of its gross premium as expenses of management. New India Assurance is even lower at 22%, Bajaj Allianz at 23%, SBI General and HDFC Ergo at 21 and 23% respectively. All the large general insurance companies and what they've spent as EOM is lower than the standard EOM limit of 30% suggested by the insurance regulator. As per IRDAI's draft, if they have to choose the lower of 30 or the average of the previous 3 years, the amount that these companies can spend will only get reduced. Even further, that's the concern as far as these large general insurance companies are concerned. Now, instead, if these general insurance companies are given a standard limit of 30% on expenses of management, then how much additional do they get in terms of being able to spend? For ICICI Lombard, the amount could increase by about 360 crore annually. For New India, it's a tall number. It could go up as high as 2600 crore annually. For Bajaj Allianz, the amount could be 950 crore, and SBI General and HDFC Ergo, the additional EOM amount which they could derive could be 825 and 945 crore respectively.
All right, Yash, thanks a lot for taking us through all of those details.